Mike D on Hot 106.
Hey, good morning. Happy Tuesday. I had to really remind myself what day it was. I was just sort of in a 3-day weekend fog. Good morning, Jim. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning.
Mike doesn't have his headphones. Somebody stole them.
Somebody took. Is that them over there, Jim?
Oh, no. See,
Jim just took off, so we're just a mess this morning.
It's a headphone caper.
Yeah.
Hopefully everybody had a great long weekend. And I know a lot of people actually took this week off because the kids are off. I know my husband did. So it's a little bit of a weird week for us.
Yeah, it is. It's a good week, though. And it's funny because I have some teacher friends that are like being like, hey, what are you doing next week? I'm like, I don't know, working.
I know. Somebody asked me that too. They're
Yeah.
like, so what are the plans with the kids this week? And I was like, I don't know what their plans are, but my plans are I have to work.
Yeah, but, shout out to them. Shout out to teachers. Shout out to February vacation. I used to always look forward to February vacation because February is a very short month, and it's like a super fast forward button to an already short month. It's like, all right, let's just get to the end of it.
We get paid a little bit earlier than normal because usually we get paid the beginning and the half of each month, like the middle of each month, and next week it's already the 28th.
Skip a few days. Right.
Come on, let's get there.
Yeah, let's get there. Would love
I like that. So your 3-day weekend was good?
3-day weekend was very good. Yeah, it was a great time, and it was we did a lot this weekend, so it didn't feel like it went by super fast, but it definitely was. It's always too short, right? It's always too short.
Always,
regardless, it's
not
always too
ever
short.
enough time. But are you impressed that I made it in today? Because your whole thing was, you're judging a margarita tasting competition on Saturday, and I did make it, and I made it up to dinner that night with Tony. And I was okay.
You made it through the whole thing?
Yes.
Did you fall asleep halfway through?
I had to take a nap when I got home, but it was a quick 20-minute nap, and it was great. And then we had a wonderful dinner at night. So that was our Valentine's. And you celebrated your Valentine's a little bit later, too.
Yeah, we did a night in Newport on Sunday night, and then we spent the whole day yesterday there, hit the vineyards and just vibed. It was great.
One of my favorite spots.
Got a nice coffee in the morning. It was nice.
But there's nothing like a wine buzz at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, and I was driving, so I had to cut mine off a little bit sooner, but it was fine. I let wifey, do her thing. She doesn't get many days off, so it was a blast. We had such a good time. It was just good vibes there. She worked Sunday, so we got to Newport late Sunday. We had like a late dinner, but it was just still great. Newport's my favorite. It's my favorite place.
It's a wonderful gym.
Every time I'm there, I'm like, why am I leaving here? I love it here. I want to live here.
Yep. Well,
it's the best.
Our boss just moved there, so you could always stay with her anytime.
Well, when we start getting the same paycheck, maybe I will. That'll be nice.
We are hooking you up, by the way, with a flyaway to Vegas to see Usher live. We'll have that keyword for you in about an hour. But let's get this week going with Carmen.
Hot 106.
Amid the rumored romance between Kendall Jenner and Bad Bunny, sources are saying that she and Bad Bunny are having fun. An insider dish that since the pair were first introduced by mutual friends several weeks back, they've been spending time together. It's just unusual for me because I'm so used to Kendall dating athletes.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting. When were they in the same room? That's what I want to know. What brought them together?
Something about a double date with Justin and Hailey Bieber.
Nice.
And Bad Bunny is friendly with Justin Bieber, so that's why everybody ended up in the same room.
Careful, Bad Bunny.
That's all we're gonna say. And they're filming for season 3 right now as we speak for Hulu. Kind of all connected a little bit,
cool.
Right? Rebel Wilson, very cool.
Yeah.
And fashion and jewelry designer Ramona Agruma have become engaged after a proposal that took place in Disneyland. I've realized something about Rebel Wilson, and everything is sponsored. I've noticed with her.
Wow.
She's one of those. I always find that actresses, in my opinion, should be above some of this stuff. But they're not. Like they're like, no, I want a piece of that pie too. It shouldn't just be about influencers.
Right.
Everything Rebel Wilson has been doing has been very much #ad.
You can sponsor anything about my life. Anybody listening. You want to sponsor any part of my life? I don't care. Do it.
Bathroom break? Sponsored.
Sponsor it. Don't care.
Walk to your car?
Sponsor
Sponsored.
it. Yeah.
What else can we sponsor about you?
Afternoon nap. Sponsor that. Let's go.
Hashtag ad. Euphoria star Angus Cloud is being sought by police for questioning after he was allegedly involved in a hit and run that left a woman injured. He was a passenger when his friend rear-ended a Toyota, and then they just took off. I'm surprised it's taken this long for Angus Cloud to get into any trouble, to be honest with you. That kid, or that guy.
Who's Angus Cloud?
He's in Euphoria. His character name escapes me. But some of the interviews he's done, he is his character from Euphoria, just in another galaxy, basically. Lastly, Mama June Shannon and her man Justin Stroud got married for the second time in Panama City, Florida over the weekend. They married last year in Georgia, but had a more lavish ceremony over the weekend.
At Panama City. Spring break? They had a spring. It's coming up.
If anybody's going to have a Panama City spring break wedding, it should be Mama June.
Damn, that would be lit. That'd be like Honey Boo Boo would be like doing shot skis.
I think she's old enough now.
I'm going to say,
actually.
she's got to be, right?
She's probably old enough to drive. And, hold on. You can't be old enough. I got to get my ages straight here. Honey Boo Boo. It's not going to come up. What's her name? Alana. I'll get back to everybody about this.
We did not prepare for that.
For more hot dish, you can follow me on Instagram at Becca Burger.
106.
72% of people say this makes you more attractive, and this is owning a pet.
Oh, okay.
Conducted by one poll for the brand World's Best Cat Litter, survey results revealed 72% consider owning a pet to be attractive, regardless of their own relationship or pet ownership status. So I guess that's why people recommend in your dating profile pictures to have a dog or a cat or a reptile or whatever it is that you own present.
Yeah, so obviously I'm very much removed from the looking for a relationship type life, right? Because I'm married and very happily so.
Very true.
But I got to say, there is something about when you walk a dog, right? If you're walking down the street with a dog, you're getting an extra look. You're getting an extra look, and maybe they wouldn't have seen you otherwise, but the dog brought the attention, and they're like, oh, wait, the person walking, not too bad. A little more attractive because it has that leash.
Because it's the dog.
Yeah.
Imagine that. So you would think that, and going back to my whole point, I'm guessing, and I think we've done stories about this before, how if you're scrolling through a dating app and you see somebody with an animal, you're more likely to take a second look. Just like to your point about the leash.
A lot of people do put their pets in the profile picture. There's got to be a limit to this, though, right? There's certain pets that maybe might throw you off.
Like a fish, like if you're, so it's not
I
like
wouldn't say a fish.
It's not quite like.
It's really weird how you went
that's
there.
That's not your pet. No,
Yeah.
But you know how like there's a thing about guys holding up a big fish and that's their dating profile because it's clear that they went
Well, that's not
fishing.
a pet. That's not a pet. You're not really, You're not taking that fish home to like put in a bowl and
not
like
a
have them
pet.
swim around your house. You're probably going to eat it or just throw it back in.
Exactly.
So that I wouldn't call that a pet pick. I would say like, if a person has, I don't really like to I don't want to say stereotype, but like if somebody's holding a big pet snake around their neck, maybe you're not as adventurous as that person. So that's kind of a red flag.
Or maybe
right?
that person is just a huge fan of Britney Spears and I'm a Slave for You.
It's possible, but it's not a big pet snake, although it's a picture of a pet, is not as attractive as maybe like for like people who are not into amphibians. Maybe you have a fear of snakes. So you want to avoid that. So not all pet pics can make you more attractive.
And also, what about if I feel like cat people get such a bad
cats
rep. Like I feel like if you're holding up like you and your cat, I feel like people won't be as eager to explore you as they are with dogs.
Maybe.
And I hate that.
Maybe. Is it because there's like
such a stigma?
There's such a stigma of like having a cat means like you're kind of lonely.
That's so sad. But I mean, then again,
cats are good for lonely people.
Then again,
because they do their own thing.
Then again, this study says 72% consider owning a pet to be attractive. So maybe the whole thing about lonely cat lady or whatever is just a stereotype.
It's possible, but be careful what kind of pets you're posting pictures of.
224-1063. Are you saying don't pose with your tarantula?
Absolutely not. That's a pet you leave. You leave that one hidden for a while.
Thoughts on this? We'd love to hear from you. Like I said, text or call us 224-1063.
106.
We're just talking about Jeopardy categories that we killed last night. And you just really quick, because we're going to be going live on TikTok anyway at Hot 106 Prov. I mentioned to Tony how people every time we go live say I look like Mayim Bialik, a.k.a. the host of Jeopardy half the time. He was offended, and I'm happy about that.
She hosted last night.
I know. That's why I brought it up. I do not. Do you think I look like her?
No.
Okay.
A little bit. A little bit.
When I wear my glasses?
Yes, a little bit.
Fine. The end. I know we talk about that a lot. Anyway, the BAFTA Awards, Britain's version of the Oscars, usually a pretty stuffy affair, so producers decided to let host Ariana DeBose write and perform a rap celebrating many of the women up for awards. Here was the problem. There was a lot of ridicule about this. Memes popping up, ridiculing the clunky lyrics like Angela Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, my women king. Let's just play it.
Save you pal without fellowship. Costume queen, can you fix this zip?
What?
All the ladies in the room, supporting and leading, all here I presume. Hong Chow, Dolly D, Carrie and Carrie with the C. Dame Emma, I'm so fond. Anna girl, you were great and blonde. Danielle D, you broke my heart. Michelle, I've loved you from the start. Angela Bassett did the thing. Viola Davis, Sparkling King.
Really did not like.
You're a genius.
It sounds like an SNL skit.
One of us is here.
Was she trying to be funny?
All these queens, we need a bigger.
Or was she being like for real?
I don't know. She was being for real. And I don't know if... So she actually deleted her Twitter account because things got too much for her over the weekend.
That's a tough look.
And at first I thought, because the beginning of the performance, it's almost like she didn't have proper breath control and maybe she just ran out of steam. And I also think she was reading lyrics off of a prompter. And I think that was just the recipe for disaster. But here's the thing with Ariana DeBose. She's a Broadway performer. You would think at this point she would be used to dancing and breath control.
It didn't come through there, that's for sure. Maybe she had too late of a night the night before. She was nervous. I don't know. Very
she seemed
cringy.
Very nervous.
If she tried to be funny about it, I think it would have been better.
And Jim didn't actually me, so you know that I'm onto something.
That's good.
Like he didn't even give me a...
Wait. You were expecting me to actually
Yeah.
I was waiting. When I started talking about breath control, I thought you were going to
You could be like, well, actually.
I thought you were going to actually me.
Wow.
So
I am so offended right now.
No, you're a
That's it, I'm
actually
outta here.
guy
Goodbye.
at times. You like to you play devil's advocate,
But
which is
I
fine.
like
You need that.
you do that. We need that. We need somebody to take us down a notch.
Well, I was going to say
Yeah.
See?
she needed better beats
Beats. Yeah.
Yeah.
because the flow was just a little bit like it seemed like she
It
was.
sounded like a shampoo commercial. In
They
a
probably
way.
well considering where they are, they're probably like, oh man,
Well, because they're in England.
they couldn't get any drillers,
I also they
get any
driller.
They
drill
didn't-
rappers out there with some beats.
drillers.
Oh, the drill,
yeah.
drill, especially out there in England, in London, it's big drill rap. I also am very confused why they kept cutting to the crowd.
That made it so much worse.
They shouldn't have done that. They should have realized after the first three people you showed that were kind of sitting there like, huh?
We don't get it. They had a big we don't get it energy. Anyway,
That was tough.
We'll see what she ends up saying
Well,
about it.
I hope the best for her mentally. That could be tough. And all jokes aside, I mean,
all
people,
seriousness.
people can be very mean on the internet, and that's gonna live forever now. So I guess it's half on her, half on the world we live in.
Very memorable. For more Hot Dish.
Memorable. Oh boy.
Follow
Oh,
me on
boy.
Instagram at Becca Berger. We're going to go live on the talk at Hot 106 Prof.
6.
Hooligans on TikTok, I swear, always trying to get me in trouble. We are live.
Well, the problem is you just read everything that you see. You don't think.
I've been trying to think a
Do
little
you
bit more.
internet at all?
Do you even internet, bruh?
For real?
I try. We're live on TikTok at Hot 106 Prov, and we love doing quizzes about things we don't really know too much about.
Right.
But we both just talked about how we killed it in Jeopardy last night, so I'm going to hope that smart vibe continues through the day. Jim is about to do a quiz for us, best out of 5 on Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday, because today is Fat Tuesday.
And those of you on TikTok, you could always follow and subscribe to our YouTube. Just search Hot 106. We post the full Hot Morning Show there every day. Just so you're not only seeing this break every day, you get to hear the whole show. So go do that now. Thank you very
Mike
much.
has
We
the
love
hype
you.
button. I have
Yeah.
the cowbell.
Give me that thing. Don't touch my button.
Don't say that. Jim, fire away.
Okay, once again, please let me complete the question.
Yes.
Don't look at Mike.
Or the phrase or whatever. All right, you
Complete
ready?
the phrase or question.
Thank you.
Mardi Gras literally translates to
Mardi Gras.
Party time?
No, that's incorrect.
Incorrect.
That's an incorrect buzzer. Mardi Gras literally translate to, and it's French, correct? It's gonna be. That's me buzzing in. It translates to happy times.
Wrong.
Okay, so Mardi
Dump
Gras
'em?
is not party time. It is not dump 'em. Is it?
Fat Tuesday.
Oh my God, we are so stupid. It translates to Fat Tuesday.
That was my second guess. I just didn't get it out on time. That was number one. Okay,
right.
so we're
Can't use
0
that
for
one,
1.
I was really confident in dump 'em.
All right, what's
Number 2.
What's question number 2? We're feeling like number 2 right now,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
What is the signature Mardi Gras dessert? Becca.
The cake with the baby in it. Crumb cake. Baby cake.
I'm sorry,
called?
that's incorrect.
Rum cake. Is it rum cake? No.
Wrong.
I'm going to say a baby bunt cake. Damn.
0 for 2. What is it?
King cake.
King
cake.
The Royals got me again. By the way, I'm not performing at the coronation. Just like Ed Sheeran
Wow.
and Adele have both turned that
Wow.
down. I have also turned that down. All right, what's
Very
number
good.
3?
We are.
Okay, number 3. Y'all ready?
Yes.
An estimated 20. Let me finish the.
Right.
Okay. An estimated 25 millions of plastic blank are tossed in Mardi Gras every year.
That was me. That was me.
Becca.
Beads.
Correct.
All right.
That was extremely rude, first and foremost, because you didn't allow him to think for himself. As he is the judge of who buzzes in first.
Don't tell me.
What you did right there is you coaxed him into
Yeah,
choosing
that was
you.
that was kind of a weak ring of a bell there.
Yeah, that
cowbell.
was tough. You
That was very
basically were
weak
like,
cowbell.
Are you saying I have a weak wrist?
I'm just saying I went ham on the buzzer. You
No, you
basically,
didn't.
you basically like let the thing. You just moved it, and it
That
just,
was like limp bell action.
yeah, that was limp. That was
Yeah.
flaccid bell.
Guys.
Flaccid bell, yes.
All right, we're going to hold here, and we're going to do 2 questions after the break.
Man.
You hear this?
The Mardi Gras quiz, Becca and Mike D. We got more coming up. You can join us live on TikTok at Hot 106 Prov.
Mike D on Hot 106.
To celebrate Fat Tuesday today, it's Mardi Gras, and so we're not doing any deeds for beads, but we are doing a
It's
Mardi
never too
Gras
late.
quiz. So far, I have 1, you have 0.
Yeah.
We still have 2 more questions. Let's go. So technically, didn't I win? No,
What
I
do
did
you
not.
mean?
Sorry. Nope, I did the wrong math. Go ahead, Jim.
Okay.
I'm telling
We're going to
you.
pretend that didn't happen.
Roasted, toasted, burnt to a crisp, as I said on
your
TikTok, the day
brain.
after a 3-day weekend. Question 4.
The official colors of Mardi Gras are purple, gold, and blank. Mike D.
Green. Let's
Correct.
go. Let's
All
go.
right,
1-1.
1-1.
Shorty.
Mike is on the board, ladies and gentlemen.
And this is for all the marbles, aka the beads.
This is for all the beads.
Y'all ready?
The suspense.
I don't
Yes.
know.
Okay.
I'm nervous.
Mardi Gras,
Yeah.
or Mardi Gras, is the final day of carnival celebrations before blank, the beginning of blank.
Jim?
Wow.
How about we guess a number between 1 and 10 that you have picked, and whoever has the closest gets to give the answer.
Wow.
All right, do you have a number in your head?
Yes, I do.
I'm going to go with 8.
And I'm going to say 7.
The number I picked was 5.
Let's go. Let's go. And I'm going to say Lent.
Okay. Before blank,
Oh,
the beginning of.
before Ash Wednesday, the beginning of Lent.
Mike is correct.
Let's go.
Yeah, but you just led him into that answer.
No, he did not. He had to reread the question because we did a whole different way to get.
You guys just did a Q&A.
No,
over there.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. This goes back to the previous question before the break when you told Jim that you were first, okay? And him being the nice guy that he is allowed you to answer it. This, I chose something fair. See how you tried to talk him into you? I said, all right, we'll give each other a chance here. I was still correct. I win. And also, don't forget, at the beginning of this break, you thought that you already won. So, good math.
You say yes, I say Nola.
Okay, okay. You know what? I have one more
All
question
right, let's
here.
get a bonus.
Oh, okay.
A bonus question.
All right.
And this is great because I know y'all weren't paying attention to what was on the TV.
Very good.
A golden coconut,
Yeah. Seen those videos.
which is thrown during the parade, during this parade, is one of the most coveted trinkets to catch. This parade takes place today. There are 2 parades that were mentioned that take place today. Mike D.
I'm just going to say the Fat Tuesday parade.
No, Crew Zulu parade.
Oh,
Crew Zulu.
Crew Zulu. Damn it.
In
Well,
case you're just tuning in.
it is good to know that I am still the winner of today's Mardi Gras quiz brought to us by Heartless Jim. And that is it. Just by Heartless Jim. And I am the winner. Becca tried to give herself a win early, prematurely, sad. W for me.
I just need some king cake and a cocktail.
On Hot 106.
In addition to it being Fat Tuesday, it's also National Pancake Day. We took the kids out for breakfast yesterday, and Ariel got herself a Mickey Mouse pancake, as she should. So I asked on Twitter, it's National Pancake Day. What do you prefer, pancakes, waffles, or French toast? Which one?
Well, I got to start by saying I love all of them. Okay, but I'm going to go with waffles. I think waffles are the best because all of the little pockets of syrup that you can have on
Nooks
there.
and crannies.
It's just like pancakes are delicious, and I do love me some French toast, but I feel like the waffle is just a more unique experience, right? You can dress it up the best. You can cut it up the best. You can stack them. They feel more satisfying to stack, in my opinion.
Then pancakes?
Yeah, because pancakes, all it does is just feels like a waffle. You at least have the separation of the holes, the waffle holes. What do you call those?
Well, in the commercial back in the day. Oh, no, Nooks and Crannies was English muffin. I'm sorry. I don't know. You just call them squares.
Squares, I guess. Pancakes, when you stack them, it just feels like one big cake.
True. I made pancakes for the first time this past weekend. I had never made pancakes
How'd it go?
before. It was fine.
Thanks for sharing.
Some of the circles are a little, not so much circly, a little bit more oval in shape.
Would you make them into Mickey Mouse?
Yeah, I tried. But I mean, she thought it was Mickey Mouse, so
Okay,
that's all that
matters,
mattered. I
right.
just remembered that I did pancakes for the first time this past weekend. Not that they were not homemade, guys. I don't want anybody to think I'm somebody brand new here.
Right.
They were from the bottle. But National Pancake Day. Do you usually order waffles when you go out to breakfast, or do you do the savory over the sweet?
Yeah, I get waffles. I like waffles.
Do?
Yeah. Not every single time, but if I'm choosing between the three, I'm getting waffles. Hundo P. What about you? Like, you haven't said what you prefer.
This is tough. I feel like after a while, pancakes kind of taste the same. I love French toast.
Yeah, French toast is really good.
There's something special about French toast.
You could put a little powdered sugar on there.
Cinnamon?
Yeah, cinnamon sugar.
I make a good French toast.
I am
if I do
so
say
hungry
so
right
myself.
now. This is a
Sorry.
really tough conversation to have.
Really, I'm sorry that this is so hard for you.
It was a long weekend.
It was.
And I didn't have time to hit the grocery store. We'll be doing that today. So I came here empty-handed today. So I'm like...
What?
Yeah.
Amazing.
No.
Not good.
All right, National Pancake Day. What do you prefer, pancakes, waffles, or French toast? I feel bad that I keep talking about food when Mike's hungry.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
No, you don't.
Pancakes are so delicious, though, aren't they? And then the waffles, like we were talking about with the squares and the syrup. And then, like, the French toast, it's just so buttery and, like, melts in your mouth.
Especially if you use like brioche or chalabed, you know.
I know.
She just really wanted to be mean to me today. I don't get it.
It's
I don't
a
know.
given.
Furthered it.
It's a gift. Oh,
doesn't
come on.
matter.
Jim doesn't further anything.
No,
Text or call us.
He just sits back and presses buttons.
It says, well, actually. 224-1063. We got more coming up.